In April of this year, a 58-year-old Chino Valley man contacted the sheriff's office to report internet fraud that occurred during an eBay transaction. The victim told deputies he wired a man in Florida $19,800 for 2 Volvo boat motors after extensive communication by phone, text, and email. Once the payment was processed, the victim discovered the motors were never shipped and the seller's phone had been disconnected. The victim admitted he decided to wire the money to avoid PayPal fees, so the transactions were completed outside of eBay payment options. The reporting deputy contacted the seller's bank, Chase, and verified this account had received the funds. A YCSO fraud detective was notified and took over the investigation. The detective was able to confirm the seller's identity through the Chase bank account information and verify the phone number given to the victim had been disconnected. It was also determined the price of the 2 boat motors was well under current market value, which is a sign of fraud. The shipping company identified by the seller was contacted and indicated no record of the shipment of 2 boat motors. The detective obtained a search warrant regarding the Chase bank account and learned the victim's money had been withdrawn. The account was frozen pending further investigation. Subpoenas were issued resulting in records received for eBay accounts involved in the fraud. Some of the records included phone accounts which identified additional individuals involved in the scheme. As is typical in these type of investigations, records are slow to arrive, and a majority of them were not received until June of this year. A review of the information indicated the seller and potential suspect was based in Port St. Lucie, Florida. The YCSO detective contacted an investigator with the Port St. Lucie Police Department and shared the information obtained from the extensive search warrant work completed. As a result, the Florida detective was able to track down a man associated with the Chase account holder and likely the primary suspect operating this scheme. Once the Florida detective located and confronted the primary suspect, a 33-year-old Port St. Lucie man, with details from the investigation, the suspect agreed to fully refund the victim's money. This took time and additional law enforcement intervention, but on August 8th of this year, the victim received a check returning the full amount of money he originally transferred. In an email to the detective from the victim, he said, "The much-awaited check arrived yesterday. I took it to Chase Bank to confirm the funds were available, and they were, so immediately deposited into our account, and hopefully there will be no more funny business with it. I would like to thank you and your department for everything. To be honest, did not think we would get any money back, let alone be refunded in full. I believe this was due to the 2 police departments working together and with the speed everyone worked to bring this to a close. Once again, thank you."